From the heartland of America to every nation on earth, this is Jack Van Impe Presents The Truth in News and Commentary. Here now are Doctors Jack and Rexella Van Impe.
Hello and welcome to Jack Van Impe Presents. We are so grateful to be in your home right now in order to be able to share some of the global headlines that perhaps you haven't seen or will see here in the United States. The first one, U.S. issues worldwide travel warning. And doomsday clock moves 1 minute closer to midnight. And hundreds of North Korean, I said that, hundreds of North Korean nuke scientists in Iran. Oh, that is so very, very serious. And we are going to be considering all those headlines and much more. But first of all, you know, I get letters all the time saying, oh, we really like it when Jack starts with a good humor story. And you were telling me, again, before we came on the air, that you have a good story for us, Jack.
This father was very ill, and he needed heart surgery. And his son was one of the specialists at the hospital. So he said, son, I want you to do this. The great morning came, and the family was gathered together, and the surgeon's wife was there as well. And so he looked at both of them. He said, son, I trust you, but if I should pass during this surgery, I want your wife to know that I've instructed her mother-in-law, my wife, to move in with both of you. I bet that surgeon really tried to do his best.
Oh, Jack, you get things in the mail like that all the time, don't you? Well, you know, Jack has often said to me how very grateful he is and honored that he's been able to speak in some of the most wonderful churches in the United States, like for Dr. Lee Robertson in Chattanooga, Tennessee, or Dr. W.A. Criswell down in Dallas, and also for Dr. Adrian Rogers, the past president of the Southern Baptist Convention. Jack, you were so very, very grateful in order to speak for the man who is on the screen right now.
In one of the largest churches in Tennessee.
Yes, absolutely.
Oh, he's with the Lord now, but boy, he left a message behind.
Right here, and we're going to put it on the screen as to what he said. America defeated the pagan Hitler in his ambition to rule the world from Germany and destroy all Jews and confessing Christians. Next, our nation became the principal bulwark against communism, which aimed to change every nation into a communistic state with the goal of organizing the world into secular economic units where religion would be eliminated and even the concept of God would be rejected. Now, America has been the first to vigorously oppose radical Islam, which presents a danger to the entire world in its ambition to take over every nation, either politically or by force, and subject everyone to the will of Allah and Sharia law. We know now that terrorist activities are much more than criminal acts. We have therefore declared war on terror. As the last superpower, America continues to be the only nation that stands in the way of Satan's effort to take over the world, this time using radical Islam.
Wow.
What an amazing article. I think that you will agree. And I really have to ask Jack, is Dr. Adrian Rogers right in this article, Jack? What do you think?
100%. In 2 Timothy 3:1 says, this know also that in the last day, it's here, dangerous, perilous time shall come. And in Luke 21:25, Jesus said, just before I return, nations will be in distress with perplexity and mass confusion. And I'm telling you, we have a bunch of terrorist cutthroats out there. Listen to all these different groups and associations and organizations that are slaughtering their own people and slaughtering Christians around the world. You have, of course, bin Laden's crowd, which is Al-Qaeda, the Taliban, Hamas in Palestine, Hezbollah in Lebanon, and now we have Al-Shabaab, who just murdered 2 million Christians in Sudan, Africa's parts. and finally the new one called Boko Haram. And they're the ones that on Christmas Day slaughtered all these Christians.